According to Google, YouTube and Think, their analytical data service, around 30 billion films of varying sizes and lengths are being watched every day. So let me ask you the question for your business. Should you have a film? Well, let's answer it this way. Do any of your competitors have a film? Let me give you a recent case study that we did where we completed a film for a company called Altrincham Market, Alti Market, or Market House in Altrincham, Cheshire. After spending around 3 days filming and putting the whole thing together, then around 8 months editing that film, and eventually launching an amazing film called The Curator. That film now has over 11,000 views on YouTube. But even more important is, no one else has a film anything or even remotely like Alti Market have for their company now. So why did we do that? Because it opens doors, opens possibilities, and it opens insights of what's really going on behind the business. It reveals the truth, it reveals the story, it reveals the story behind the story. And it allows your customers who want to know more than ever to know more about who you are as a person, who you are as a company, who you are as an organisation, and what you are actually contributing back to the planet and to the community and to the world in 2023. But even more reasons, because more people than ever are watching film. Just have a look how successful how Netflix are, how Prime Video is, how Disney Plus is, and so on. More and more people are sitting streaming films, and they love watching films, and they love watching interesting films, compelling films, intriguing films, films that are driven by a story with a sense of purpose. And again, just to re-emphasize that figure, around 30 billion films every day are being watched according to YouTube and Google's own statistics. And you know what else is interesting? TV advertising has never been so cheap. It has never been cheaper to advertise on TV, ever. Did you know you can advertise on TV for as low as £5 a day for a slot? It's insanely cheap. But of course there is a lot of variables to take into account when you look at the price of TV advertising. But you know, the other question we can ask is TV advertising dead? Well, if TV advertising was dead, why are so many of the big online companies like Facebook, like YouTube, and so on and so forth advertising on TV? And you know what? For me, film is just a completely different level. It shows that you are serious. It shows you take the client serious, the business serious. It shows you take your story, your purpose, your mission serious when you're taking your business into the public. There's so many different reasons to have a film. And of course, with a film, you can tell your story in the most unique and most wonderful way. You can do a typical documentary with a twist. You can do a biopic, which is the biography of the business or the biography of the person behind the business. There's many different ways you can do a film. You can even bring in actors to play parts. But the most important thing is you reveal your story behind the story. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? If you went online to YouTube right now and you look for the story of Apple, you can find it, and the story is incredible. If you look up at the story behind Adidas, you can find it, and the story is incredible. If you look at the story behind Samsung, you can find it in film. And did you know Samsung started off as a dry fish company? So the interesting things behind these films are interesting. They're interesting for the public who want to know more, interesting for your customers who will become more attached to you as a company if you have a proper film. And it's interesting generally to the whole community. Who are these people? What are they doing? And you know what's interesting about a film? It's there for life. You film a film today and it's probably one of the greatest investments you can make into your marketing, because it gives you the opportunity to really tell your story, the story behind your story that nobody really knows, but should know. And again, 30 billion reasons to have a film. And you can get your film on TV, you can get it on YouTube, you can get it on social media. But the problem with social media, of course, is it's kind of more of a throwaway thing. We're talking about a proper film with a proper crew, with a proper writer, with a proper director, making the real thing, so that you, your band, your shop, your product, your whatever, your story can be told and shared and distributed in the most compelling of ways. What can I say? If you have a business, you're serious about your business in 2023, you absolutely must have a film for your business.